Legendary spaceship discovered at auction. Everyone wanted to scrap it. The Galactic auction house on the edge of the Orion sector was crowded and noisy. Traders, scavengers, and corporate buyers from dozens of planets packed the hall, shouting over one another to place bids. Metallic crates and broken starships were piled high, most of them worn out or missing critical parts. Sparks flew from a malfunctioning robot, and the air smelled faintly of oil, fuel, and burnt circuits. Among the crowd, Lena Marks moved like a shadow. She was small, wiry, and had a sharp eye for detail. Humans were rare in these parts. Many aliens saw humans as weak and slow, not capable of handling starship technology. But Lena knew better. Humans were clever, resourceful, and stubborn in ways no alien could match. She scanned the auction floor carefully, her hands tucked in her worn jacket pockets. Most of the bidders ignored her. They were focused on the flashy starships with polished hulls and flashing lights. The ships were expensive, but they were safe investments. Lena didn't care about safe. She was looking for hidden value, the kind only a human mind could see. Then she noticed it. At the far corner of the hall, under a pile of metal crates and tarp, sat a massive starship. Its hull was scratched, dented, and covered in rust. The engines looked broken. The nameplate was barely visible, worn down over centuries. Most of the aliens walked past it without a second glance, muttering that it was worthless. But Lena stopped. Her heart quickened. Something about this ship felt different. She crouched down to examine it. Strange markings were etched into the hull, almost glowing faintly under the dim lights. Hidden compartments, she realized, had been welded shut but showed faint signs of movement. The ship was alive in some way, and she could feel it. The auctioneer's booming voice echoed across the hall. "Next item! A collection of scrap metal, perfect for melting down or spare parts." Bidders pushed forward, ignoring the rusted ship. Lena smiled. This was her chance. She slipped a few coins onto the counter. "I'll take the corner ship," she said calmly. The auctioneer blinked. "That one? Are you sure? It's barely a shell." "Nobody wants it. It's scrap." Lena didn't flinch. "I'm sure." The auctioneer shrugged and banged his gavel. "Sold. 7 credits. 7 credits. A fraction of the price of a single functional engine." Lena's grin widened as she watched the disappointed faces of the other bidders. None of them saw what she saw. None of them knew that humans could see potential where others saw waste. The journey home was long. Lena piloted her small transport shuttle carefully, towing the massive ship behind her using reinforced tractor beams. Many times she wondered if it was a mistake. The ship groaned and shuddered like it was waking from a long sleep. Sparks flew from its hull and faint blue light pulsed from the engines. Lena's fingers itched with excitement. When she finally arrived at her hidden workshop on a deserted asteroid, she didn't waste a second. She unhooked the tractor beams and rolled up her sleeves. The ship was huge, easily the biggest she had ever worked on alone. Its hull was battered, but Lena's trained eye noticed intricate engineering beneath the grime. This was no ordinary starship. She climbed into the cockpit. The seats were dusty, the controls scratched, and the panels flickered with static. Lena pressed her hand against the main console. A shock of energy ran through her fingertips, startling her. Then, slowly, a holographic interface lit up, projecting a 3-dimensional map of stars and planets she had never seen before. A soft, mechanical voice spoke. "Who awakens me?" Lena froze. She had not expected the ship to have a working AI. I'm Lena Marks," she said, trying to keep her voice steady. "I bought you." The voice hummed. "It has been centuries since I was commanded. You are human." Lena's eyes widened. She had heard stories of legendary ships, of AI that could think and feel, of starships that held secrets of lost civilizations. But she never thought she would find one herself. Why am I awake? she asked cautiously. Because you are resourceful. You are the first to see my worth when others saw only scrap. You have the mind to understand me. Lena's heart raced. The ship was not only alive, it was legendary. Somehow she had stumbled upon a piece of history that the entire galaxy had forgotten. For days, Lena explored the ship. She crawled through maintenance tunnels, checked every engine, and repaired small circuits with tools she had invented herself. The ship responded to her work in subtle ways. Lights flickered brighter, the engines hummed with renewed power, and the hull temperature stabilized. Every improvement revealed more secrets. Hidden compartments contained star charts, cryptic messages, and devices Lena had never seen. She realized the ship had once been part of a massive fleet that protected entire star systems. Its weapons were legendary, capable of destroying enemy fleets. But the most impressive feature was the AI, which could make strategic decisions in ways no human or alien could predict. Lena spent the night studying the ship. She discovered small, almost invisible panels that hinted at cloaking technology and a propulsion system that could reach near-light speed without traditional fuel. The potential of the ship was unimaginable. But she was not alone in noticing her prize. Rumors of the ship spread quickly across the Orion sector. Corporate scouts, alien mercenaries, and unscrupulous traders began to ask questions. Lena kept the ship hidden on the asteroid, but she knew it was only a matter of time before someone came looking. One evening, while running diagnostics in the cockpit, Lena felt the ship tremble. The AI's voice spoke urgently. "They are coming! Prepare yourself!" Lena's hands flew over the controls. She activated defensive shields and checked all engines. "Who's coming?" she asked. "Those who would see me destroyed or stolen. They think you are human, fragile, and easy to defeat. They are wrong." Lena smiled. That was the truth. Humans were underestimated across the galaxy. Time and again, humans survived situations that seemed impossible. Humans adapted, improvised, and outsmarted creatures far stronger and faster. And Lena was about to prove it. The first attack came in the middle of the asteroid night. Lena watched through the cockpit as small patrol ships approached. Their hulls glinted under the asteroid's faint sunlight, and alien insignias marked them as corporate enforcers. They assumed she was alone and weak. The ship groaned, and lights flared. Lena gripped the controls tightly. "Let's see how they handle a human and a legendary starship," she whispered. As the patrol ships neared, Lena engaged the ship's cloaking system for the first time. The massive vessel shimmered and disappeared from sensors. The aliens scanned, confused. Then Lena used the tractor beams to pull a nearby asteroid into their path. "The ships collided with debris disabled instantly," Lena laughed quietly. Humans had survived worse, and she was just getting started. By dawn, the attackers had retreated, and Lena floated above the asteroid, exhilarated. She looked at the ship, its hull glinting faintly, and whispered, "We're going to show them what humans can do."
The legendary ship had chosen her.
And Lena Marks was ready to awaken its true power. The first night after the attack passed quietly, but Lena did not sleep. She sat in the cockpit of the legendary starship, now fully powered, staring at the glowing star maps projected in the air. Arendor, the ship's AI, hovered nearby as a soft holographic figure. Its voice was calm, but there was an unmistakable weight in its words. "Lena Marks, you are resourceful, but the galaxy does not take kindly to those who awaken me. They will come again."
"I'm not afraid," Lena said, though her heart beat faster.
"I have you. We can handle anything." "I am not enough," Arendor said, its holographic form flickering slightly. "The full power of this ship was never meant for one human alone." "But humans! Humans have something unique. You can think in ways no other species can. That is why I responded to you." Lena smiled. Humans were underestimated everywhere, yet here she was, commanding a legendary weapon and earning respect from a starship AI that had survived centuries. The next day, Lena began exploring the ship in earnest. She walked through corridors that stretched further than she had expected. Maintenance tunnels twisted around engineering bays, secret doors hid rooms filled with alien technology, and control panels glowed faintly under the dust. In one hidden compartment, Lena found an ancient data core. She plugged it into the ship's system, and holographic images flickered to life. Battles raged across distant star systems, fleets of starships clashing in blinding explosions. The AI's voice narrated quietly. "This ship belonged to the Elorian fleet. Long ago, we protected entire sectors from invaders. Our technology was unmatched. But betrayal came from within, and the fleet was destroyed. Only I remained, hidden, awaiting the one capable of restoring me."
Lena's eyes widened.
The ship was not just powerful, it was legendary. It had history, secrets, and the potential to change the balance of the galaxy. She ran her hands along her control panel. So, they all thought it was scrap, but it's a weapon that could decide the fate of entire worlds. And it is not a weapon for destruction alone. It can explore, protect, and uncover mysteries lost to time.
Arendor replied. Lena nodded.
Then we'll start with exploration. Over the next few days, Lena repaired more systems. She used parts from her workshop and improvised solutions no alien engineer would consider. She reinforced the hull using lightweight alloys, rewired damaged circuits with human intuition, and even jury-rigged a temporary energy shield for defense. Every time she fixed a problem, the ship responded with a soft hum, as if approving her work. Humans were clever, Arendor acknowledged. But Lena proved they could also adapt under pressure, something no alien technology could anticipate. One evening, Lena found a star map hidden deep within the AI's database. The map marked several uncharted planets and star systems. A warning flashed alongside it. Protected zones. Danger! Lost civilizations. Do not enter! Her pulse quickened. Humans had always been explorers. She couldn't resist. "We'll go there," Lena said. "We'll see what's waiting. And we'll learn from it. Caution advised, Lena. Many will attempt to stop us. You have already drawn attention." Attention arrived sooner than expected. Scans picked up multiple ships moving toward Lena's asteroid base. Small scouts first, then larger vessels with weapons capable of destroying her shuttle in moments. The galaxy had heard about the legendary ship, and now many factions wanted it, some to study it, some to steal it, and some to destroy it entirely. Lena didn't panic. Humans thrived under pressure. She activated the ship's stealth systems and plotted a course out of the asteroid belt. As she prepared for departure, Arendor spoke. "These pursuers will not stop. They are relentless. But I have knowledge, Lena. Use it wisely." Lena's fingers danced over the controls. "Then let's show them what humans can do." The first encounter was brutal. 3 alien patrol ships intercepted Lena near a dense asteroid field. They fired missiles and energy blasts, confident she would be an easy target. The AI calculated evasive maneuvers, but Lena overruled it, relying on human intuition. She pushed the ship toward the asteroid belt, weaving between massive rocks. Alien targeting systems struggled to lock on. Lena activated an improvised gravitational pulse, sending chunks of rock spinning into the path of the patrol ships. One collided, another narrowly avoided a spinning boulder, and the third lost sensor contact entirely. Lena's grin was wide. Humans weren't supposed to survive these attacks, but she did, and so did the ship. "Impressive," Arendor said. "Your instinct saved us. Many centuries of AI calculation would not have achieved that." Lena laughed. Humans are underestimated. Always. After the escape, Lena studied the ship's weapon systems in detail. They were dormant, hidden beneath layers of security. Arendor guided her through ancient protocols, explaining functions she barely understood. Energy cannons, cloaking devices, and hyper-advanced sensors. Every tool was centuries ahead of anything humans or aliens had seen. But Arendor warned her, the weapon systems are powerful. They were designed to protect entire sectors. Use them wisely, or destruction will follow. Only humans have the capacity to make the right choice. Lena's mind raced. This ship could change the galaxy, but she would not let it fall into the wrong hands. Humans had survived wars, oppression, and countless challenges. Now, they had the tools to lead, not conquer. Days later, Lena decided to test the ship's faster-than-light engines. She set a course for a distant, uncharted system marked on the ancient star map. The engines roared to life, glowing brightly, and the ship accelerated with a smoothness she had never experienced. Stars stretched into lines, and the vastness of space opened before her. As they traveled, Arendor began to reveal more of the ship's history, battles, lost allies, and betrayal. Lena listened carefully, absorbing every detail.
Humans could survive, Arendor said, because they were unpredictable.
Aliens relied on strict rules and logic. Humans were clever, stubborn, and creative. Exactly what the ship needed to awaken fully. But danger was never far. Midway through the journey, a massive alien warship appeared from hyperspace. Its weapons glowed ominously, and it seemed ready to destroy Lena's ship without hesitation. She froze for a moment, then grinned. Humans never froze for long. Using the ship's AI and her own instincts, she executed an unconventional maneuver. She flew directly toward the warship, then dropped out of sensor range using the shadows of a nearby gas giant. The alien ship fired blindly, missing by kilometers. Lena then fired a gravitational pulse, sending the alien vessel spinning into the gas giant's atmosphere. Arendor was silent for a moment. Then it spoke with a note of admiration. Humans. You are remarkable. No AI or alien could have achieved that. Lena's heart raced. She was alive. The ship was alive. And together, they were unstoppable. At the edge of the uncharted system, Lena finally slowed the ship. Planetary bodies glimmered in strange colors. Ice-covered moons, rocky worlds, and gas giants with electric storms. The ancient star map hinted at civilizations long gone, secrets hidden for centuries. Lena touched the console. This is just the beginning. We're going to explore everything. We'll learn, survive, and show the galaxy what humans are capable of. Arendor hummed in agreement. Prepare yourself. Challenges will come, but humans, you may be the only ones capable of facing them. Lena smiled, looking out at the stars. The galaxy was dangerous, filled with enemies, corporations, and alien empires. But humans thrived in danger. They adapted, improvised, and survived, and now Lena Marks had a legendary ship at her command, ready to prove to the universe that humans were clever, resourceful, and unstoppable. The adventure had only just begun. Lena had never felt more alive. The stars stretched endlessly around her as the legendary ship glided silently through uncharted space. Yet excitement was tempered with tension. Every scan showed activity. Alien patrols, mercenary vessels, and corporate spy drones. The galaxy had taken notice of the ship, and now no one intended to let Lena keep it. Arendor, the ship's AI, hovered nearby in its holographic form. They are watching, Lena. Every system you enter is being scanned. They will try to stop you. I know, Lena said calmly, her hands resting on the console. But they underestimate humans. They always do. Humans were clever, inventive, and stubborn. Aliens relied on rules, technology, and brute force. Humans could improvise in ways no machine or alien could anticipate. Lena was about to prove it. The first challenge came sooner than expected. As Lena navigated a dense asteroid belt near a glowing gas giant, sensors detected an ambush. A fleet of sleek black warships emerged from behind the asteroids, weapons ready. Their commander, a tall alien with spiny armor, appeared on the ship's communicator. "Human," the alien hissed. "You have stolen what does not belong to you. Surrender the vessel, or face annihilation." Lena smirked. "Sorry, we don't surrender anything here." She punched a sequence on the console. The ship's engines roared, pulsing blue, and it maneuvered with incredible agility through the asteroid field. Arendor's voice was calm but impressed.
Your instincts, Lena, are extraordinary. Most humans would have panicked. The aliens fired energy beams.
Lena twisted the ship, dodging rocks and blasts, then activated a gravity pulse. One of the warships collided with a massive asteroid and tumbled helplessly, its shields overloaded. The others tried to flank her, but Lena had anticipated their moves. Using the gas giant's magnetic field, she created an energy interference, confusing their targeting systems. The fleet disengaged, retreating into the void. Lena exhaled.
They think they can match humans. They're wrong.
As the adrenaline faded, Lena turned her attention to the ship's hidden secrets.
Arendor guided her through rooms that had been untouched for centuries.
Deep inside the engineering bay, Lena discovered a dormant weapon system unlike anything in known space. A series of energy cannons that could fire concentrated plasma bursts, shield disruptors, and cloaking systems that made the ship invisible even to long-range scans.
"This is incredible," Lena whispered. "No alien could even imagine this."
"And only a human can wield it responsibly," Arendor replied.
"Other species would use it for domination. Humans can think beyond destruction." Lena felt a surge of pride.
Humans were underestimated everywhere, yet here she was, holding the key to the galaxy's most powerful weapon. Not to conquer, but to survive, and maybe protect others. But the threats didn't stop. The ship's sensors detected a new anomaly, a massive alien warship several times larger than any Lena had seen. It had clearly been built for war, bristling with energy cannons and reinforced shields. Lena realized that escaping would not be easy. Arendor's voice was serious. "This vessel is designed to destroy fleets.
Alone, you cannot outgun it. You must rely on strategy, human cunning."
Humans thrived when cornered. She began analyzing the asteroid belt nearby, looking for ways to turn the terrain to her advantage. She activated small thrusters, pulling massive rocks into positions that would act as barriers or traps. When the warship entered the asteroid field, Lena waited until the perfect moment. Then, using the ship's gravity manipulation systems, she pushed the asteroids in precise arcs. The warship's sensors were fooled, causing collisions and weapon misfires. Arendor's hologram flickered with amazement.
"Incredible. Your tactics are human." "Unpredictable and brilliant,"
Lena laughed.
"Unpredictable is exactly what humans do best." After the battle, Lena realized she needed allies. She couldn't face the galaxy alone.
Using encrypted communications, she reached out to other human colonies, smugglers, and explorers. Many had been dismissed or oppressed by larger alien empires. They responded cautiously but were intrigued by a human commanding a legendary ship. Within days, Lena had a small fleet of humans following her. They were not as advanced as her legendary ship, but they were clever, resourceful, and fiercely loyal. Humans had survived worse threats. Now they had a chance to prove their worth. While preparing for the next jump, Lena explored the ship's AI archives. She discovered holograms of the Elorian fleet, showing battles that spanned centuries. One hologram displayed a massive enemy force approaching a peaceful human colony. The AI narrated quietly, "Had this ship been available, the outcome would have been different. The humans survived, but barely. You have the chance to change history." Lena's mind raced. The galaxy was bigger and more dangerous than she imagined, but humans had something no other species had: the ability to think beyond rules, to improvise, to survive against impossible odds. She activated the ship's long-range scanners and discovered several hidden supply depots on remote planets. Each contained advanced technology lost to time. Humans could use them to strengthen their defenses, build allies, and secure strategic advantages. The next confrontation was more dangerous. A coordinated strike by alien mercenaries attacked Lena's convoy. Her fleet was outnumbered, but she had strategy. Using the legendary ship as a decoy, Lena drew the enemy into a narrow asteroid canyon. She manipulated gravity fields to create hazards, forcing the enemy ships to collide with each other or debris. Meanwhile, Lena's smaller human ships flanked from behind, exploiting weaknesses in the enemy formation. In minutes, a fleet that outnumbered them 2-1 was scattered and disabled. Arendor's hologram floated near Lena.
Humans, you turn desperation into strength. Your creativity surpasses anything I have calculated.
Lena smiled.
This is just what humans do. We survive, we adapt, and we win.
But the galaxy was not done testing her. A mysterious signal appeared on long-range scanners. It was massive, encrypted, and ancient. Lena traced it to a derelict space station on the edge of the galaxy, abandoned for centuries. Arendor warned her. Do not underestimate this. Many who approached it never returned.
It contains knowledge and danger. Only humans could survive what lies ahead.
Lena's pulse quickened. Then we're going there. Humans never back down. She piloted the ship carefully through the remnants of the station. Broken satellites floated in orbit, and debris fields threatened collision. The ship's AI worked alongside her, but Lena made every critical decision. She docked safely, stepped onto the station, and began exploring. Inside, the station was massive and eerie. Lights flickered, and alien glyphs covered the walls. Lena found data cores, weapon schematics, and a strange device that seemed to resonate with the legendary ship. Arendor's voice echoed. This is a repository of lost Elorian knowledge. It contains secrets of fleets, technologies, and weapon systems.
Humans could unlock these secrets, but you must be careful. Many civilizations fell because they misused this knowledge.
Lena's mind raced. The galaxy was dangerous, filled with enemies and full of ancient technology capable of immense destruction.
But humans had something unique: ingenuity, courage, and the ability to survive.
As Lena activated the device, the station shook. Energy surged through the corridors. She dodged falling debris, raced through control rooms, and finally interfaced the device with the legendary ship. The ship's systems hummed, lights blazed brighter than ever, and a hidden map of the galaxy projected into the air, revealing strategic positions, lost colonies, and potential threats.
Arendor's voice was calm but filled with awe. Humans, you have unlocked what no other species could.
This knowledge, combined with your instincts, could reshape the galaxy. Lena's heart pounded. She looked at the stars beyond the station, knowing that her journey was far from over. The galaxy would try to stop her, but humans had always survived, and now she had the tools to prove that humans could lead, protect, and outsmart any foe. With a determined smile, Lena returned to the legendary ship.
Let's go, she said. The galaxy doesn't know what humans are capable of yet. It's time we show them. The ship powered up, engines glowing, ready to face whatever challenges awaited.
Lena knew the final trials were coming. Enemies who would not hesitate, dangers that would push humans to their limits. But she also knew one thing. Humans were clever, resourceful, and unstoppable when they refused to give up. And Lena Marks was just getting started. The galaxy was watching.
Lena Marks and her legendary ship had become a signal flare of hope and fear.
Across the sectors, alien fleets, corporate mercenaries, and interstellar tyrants whispered about the human who had claimed a ship long thought lost. Many assumed she would fail. Most believed a single human could never control such power. They were wrong. Lena stood on the bridge, her hands resting lightly on the console. Around her, the ship hummed with life, glowing blue from energy flowing through its systems. Arendor's holographic figure flickered beside her.
Lena, this is the moment you have prepared for. The final threat approaches.
She nodded. I know.
Humans survive against impossible odds. Let's make sure they remember why.
The threat emerged from hyperspace like a shadow, a massive alien armada, dozens of capital ships, bristling with weapons and shields, advanced toward Lena's position.
Their commander, the same spiny armored alien who had first challenged her, stood on a massive bridge within the fleet, issuing orders. Human, surrender or be annihilated, the alien bellowed.
Lena smiled faintly. Never surrender.
That's not what humans do. The legendary ship's engines roared. Shields activated! Energy pulsated across the hull! And Lena's fleet of human ships flanked her. They were smaller and less advanced, but they had something no alien fleet could predict: human ingenuity. The battle began. Energy beams lit the void. Missiles streaked across the stars. And alien ships advanced with precision.
Lena guided the legendary ship through the chaos, weaving between asteroids and space debris, drawing fire away from her smaller fleet. Arendor's voice was steady but urgent.
They will target the humans first. Use their weaknesses against them. Lena's mind raced. Humans thrived on unpredictability. While the aliens relied on brute force, she used strategy. She guided small human ships to exploit gaps in the enemy formation, then used the legendary ship's gravity manipulation to send massive asteroids crashing into clusters of alien vessels. One by one, the alien ships faltered.
Weapons overheated, shields collapsed, and panic spread through their ranks. "Impressive, Lena," Arendor said.
You are turning desperation into advantage. Humans excel where others fail.
Lena smirked. Exactly. But the commander was relentless.
His flagship, the largest in the fleet, advanced directly toward Lena. Its weapons glowed with destructive energy capable of pulverizing planets.
For a moment, Lena hesitated, feeling the weight of the threat. One wrong move could destroy her, her fleet, and everything she had fought for. Then she remembered humanity's strength, creativity, courage, and the refusal to give up.
"Arendor, prepare the ship," she said. "We're going to do something they won't expect."
The AI's holographic eyes glowed. "Your plan is risky. Humans often succeed where caution fails. Good."
"Then it's perfect." Lena executed her plan with precision. She used the ship's cloaking system to disappear from the enemy fleet's sensors. The flagship fired blindly, energy beams slicing empty space. Lena then activated the legendary ship's hidden pulse cannons, firing concentrated energy bursts that disabled the flagship's shield generators. Simultaneously, her human fleet maneuvered through the chaos, attacking the flagship's weak points. Asteroids and debris created traps, causing collisions and forcing enemy ships to scatter. Lena piloted with unmatched skill, anticipating every move, improvising as the battle evolved. For the first time in centuries, the legendary ship's full power was unleashed under a human mind, and humans thrived in chaos. The flagship reeled, its weapons offline. Lena's pulse cannon struck its engines, immobilizing the massive vessel. The commander's ship spun helplessly, unable to maneuver, while smaller alien vessels surrendered or fled. Arendor's voice softened, almost proud. "Human ingenuity and courage have won where fleets and empires failed. You have proven that humans are a force to be reckoned with."
Ooh.
Lena looked at the stars, feeling a surge of triumph. Humans had survived countless threats, from natural disasters to powerful empires, and here in the far reaches of space, she had proven once again that humans could overcome any challenge. With the enemy fleet defeated, Lena turned her attention to the galaxy beyond. The legendary ship projected a holographic map revealing uncharted systems, lost colonies, and potential allies. Lena realized she had a choice: use the ship as a weapon of conquest or as a tool to explore, protect, and unite humanity across the stars. She made her decision. "Arendor," she said softly, "we're not going to conquer. We're going to explore, protect, and learn." Humans survive by thinking, adapting, and working together, not by destroying everything in our path. Wise choice, Lena.
"This ship will follow your command. The galaxy will remember humans not as weaklings, but as clever, resourceful, and unstoppable."
Lena smiled. For centuries, humans had been underestimated.
Now she held the key to a new era. Months passed.
Lena's small fleet grew as human colonies joined her cause. They explored uncharted systems, discovered lost civilizations, and recovered technology that had been forgotten for millennia.
Every mission showcased human creativity, courage, and resilience. Other species began to take notice.
Aliens who had once dismissed humans as weak began to respect and fear. their ingenuity. Humans were no longer just survivors. They were leaders, explorers, and protectors. Lena often stood on the bridge of the legendary ship, looking at the stars stretching endlessly before her. She remembered the first moment she saw the rusted vessel at the auction, when everyone else had ignored it. The ship had chosen her, and she had chosen humanity's future.
Humans are remarkable, she whispered to Arindor. We survive, adapt, and create. And now we can shape the galaxy for the better. Indeed, Lena.
And it is only the beginning. One day, as they approached a new system filled with vibrant planets, Lena reflected on everything they had faced.
Enemy fleets, mercenaries, unknown dangers, all had been overcome. Humans had survived because they thought differently, adapted quickly, and never gave up.
She looked at her fleet of human ships, all piloted by individuals who had once been considered weak or insignificant. Now, together, they were a force that could challenge any threat in the galaxy. The legendary ship pulsed with energy, its AI ready to respond to any challenge. Lena felt a sense of pride unlike anything she had known. Humanity had been underestimated for too long, but now the galaxy would remember them.
Lena took a deep breath and gripped the console.
Let's go, she said. There's so much more to discover. And we're going to show the universe what humans are capable of. Arindor's hologram shimmered. Yes, Lena.
The galaxy is vast, but humans are unstoppable. With that, the legendary ship accelerated into hyperspace, stars stretching into brilliant lines. Lena Marks, a single human, had changed the course of history, not through brute strength, but through courage, intelligence, and creativity. Humanity had proven, once again, that no matter the odds, they could survive, adapt, and triumph. And this was only the beginning.